Y'all know that I love reading about all things project management, and I stumbled across an article today that talks about marketing project management, and I found it to be very insightful, but it's a really good conversation that we need to have about the intersectionality of project management as a skill and then project management as a job title, and how if companies do not properly differentiate between or understand the differences between those two, they're going to continue to fail their businesses. And so I'm going to read this article because I like to read, and reading is a skill. So just put the phone down and listen to it. Then I'll come through at the end, so then we can kind of chop it up. Marketing faces a project management crisis with 97% of campaigns hitting delivery snags. While technology is making it easier than ever to launch campaigns across multiple platforms, Pierre Lamar of the Project Management Institute tells The Drum that brands cannot rely on tech alone to get great creative campaigns delivered on time, on budget, and on message. AI may be helping brands build scale, efficiency, and speed, but 97% of creative marketing campaigns face significant delivery challenges in the last year, according to new research by the Project Management Institute, PMI. These new research findings, released during Cannes Lions 2025, point to an execution crisis at the heart of the creative industries, one that is potentially jeopardizing campaign effectiveness, brand impact, and commercial outcomes. Over budget delivery, 55%, missed deadlines, 54%, and constrained creativity, 47%, top the list of obstacles reported by agency and in-house marketing professionals as part of the study. Meanwhile, a third of creative campaigns failed to resonate with their target audience, 34%, or generate new leads, 35%. In short, while the industry continues to champion bold ideas and brave storytelling, PMI's data suggests those ideas are routinely undermined by poor project infrastructure. And in today's complex marketing ecosystem, creativity alone is no longer enough. Delivery is equally, if not more, as critical. Every dollar must drive measurable impact, and every great idea must scale, said Pierre Lamar, president and CEO of PMI. That's where project professionals become a force multiplier. They don't constrain creativity, they operationalize it. Modern campaigns are increasingly multi-platform, multi-stakeholder, and time-sensitive. But the systems designed to support this complexity haven't kept pace. PMI's survey, based on responses from 130 U.S.-based creative professionals, shows the fallout of that misalignment. Despite 90% of respondents agreeing that great creative campaigns do not happen without great project management, teams continue to struggle with fundamental delivery issues. Tightening budgets, shifting briefs, fragmented teams, and increasing client demands are creating bottlenecks that compromise execution before ideas ever reach the market. Today's CMOs, chief marketing officers, are juggling more platforms, priorities, and pressure than ever before, and it's easy for even the strongest campaigns to lose focus and veer off track, said Manaka Gopinath, CMO at PMI. Effective project management provides the structure and clarity creative teams need to drive momentum, work collaboratively, and deliver results that align with business goals. Project managers in the spotlight. Once viewed as back office schedulers, project professionals are rapidly becoming strategic contributors to overall marketing success. According to the research, they're not just managing timelines, 60%. They're actively galvanizing creative teams, 52%, aligning essential campaign components, 50%, and protecting long-term brand equity, 52%. The research showed that the skill set expected from project leaders is also evolving. Respondents rank strategic thinking, 67%, growth strategy, 60%, and adaptability, 57%, above traditional competencies like budget management, 49%. This shift mirrors the increasing complexity of modern marketing. As campaigns evolve from linear deliverables into ecosystems of creative assets, distributed production teams, and real-time optimization, project managers are now required to lead, not just manage. By bringing order to complexity, project management empowers marketing leaders to stay focused on strategy and turning complexity into opportunity, said Gopinath. People over platforms. Interestingly, despite the rise of automation and AI, agencies are doubling down on talent, not tools. Nearly all respondents, 98%, said they are investing in project management capabilities, primarily through hiring, 28%, and training existing staff, 32%. This suggests a broader industry recognition that effective execution is still predominantly a human challenge, one that requires emotional intelligence, strategic alignment, and real-time problem solving. And while automation may streamline certain aspects of delivery, it cannot replace the integrative role of a skilled project leader. Yet, nearly half, 48%, of creative leaders admit project managers are the unsung heroes of the process, quietly steering campaigns through complexity without fanfare or industry recognition. Certification delivers a performance edge. The research also highlights a marked performance advantage for teams led by certified project managers. According to PMI, these campaigns are significantly more likely to deliver measurable business impact and resonate with their intended audiences. It's a compelling argument for rethinking how agencies build and structure their delivery teams, particularly as clients demand more accountability, speed, and value for money. Project professionals fight waste, manage complex assets, teams, cultures, and tech stacks, and turn ideas into results, said Lamont. Ultimately, they drive more execution efficiency and speed, which translates into more profit for both agencies and clients. As Cannes Lions celebrates creativity at its boldest and most brilliant, PMI's findings inject a dose of realism into the festival's euphoria. The message is clear. Creativity can only thrive if supported by robust systems, skilled people, and aligned teams. Marketing doesn't suffer from a lack of creativity. It suffers from a lack of orchestration, said Gopinath. It's time we put as much strategic thought into how we deliver campaigns as we do into the idea themselves. So there was a lot that was said, but to sum it up, the key issue in companies' marketing campaign success is the fact that they don't have a project manager in place to help orchestrate all the behind the scenes things that are essential to drive the process of the campaign, right? And so as someone that has done marketing project management, and I've had to work with a marketing manager as my key stakeholder, I don't think a lot of companies realize that just having a marketing manager with the project management skill isn't going to drive campaign results in the way that you really want them. You really need someone outside of the marketing manager, outside of the strategist of the campaign, to really get in the weeds and drive this boat, right? And so in those projects that I've worked with marketing managers, their zone of genius is this campaign, like the strategizing, the identifying their target audience, coming up with what's necessary for this campaign to be successful, right? However, my role is actually driving the boat of like, okay, well, now we need to get these assets designed. We need it to go through compliance to get it approved. We need to get this built out in the development team. I need to manage this calendar and identify what resources are available. Marketing managers do not have time for that, right? Yes, they could manage a schedule or manage a project or manage a campaign, but if you're really looking for success, especially if it's the whole purpose of this campaign is to drive a profit, you need someone outside to do the work. And I feel like for those of you who are in the marketing space and are looking to become project managers, this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine.